Hello Gemini, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Gemini, today we're going to go over your person's energy. We're going to see how we're going to see how this person is currently viewing you and their relationship with you and how they feel about it and what actions they plan on taking in your direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Gemini, let's get started. How does Gemini currently view this relationship? So we do have the World, we do have the Three of Swords, we also have the Ten of Pentacles, as well as the Chariot. It's like this person's trying to figure out, like, is it over or is it not over? Are we going to work this out or are we not going to work this out? Are they done with me or are they not done with me? That's kind of what I'm getting here off of this person's energy. Clearly something happened here between the two of you that's kind of having this person in this headspace in reference to you. Yeah, in reference to you. But yeah, I feel like they're just trying to figure it out. Like, I just feel like this person's trying to figure out, like, are we going to get back together? Are we not going to get back together? Is this relationship really coming to an end or is it not coming to an end? Are they really done with me or are they not really done with me? Like, that's kind of what I'm getting here off of this person's energy. It's pretty evident to me that they don't want this relationship to come to an end, especially with the World to the Three of Swords coming out here. They really don't want this relationship to come to an end. That's what I'm getting primarily off of them and their energy. I just feel like they're trying to figure out, like, where your head is at. You know what I mean? And if you're, like, really done with them or if you're not. Okay. How does this person currently feel? How does this person currently feel? Okay. So we have the Devil, we have the Sun, we also have the Queen of Wands, as well as the Ace of Cups. Okay. So in regards to how this person's currently feeling about you and their relationship with you, I want to start off with this energy over here. Okay. I feel like one of the reasons why this person doesn't want this relationship to come to an end is because they know that if this relationship does come to an end in some way, shape, or form, they're going to end up getting, like, the shitty end of the stick is, like, the best way that I can describe the energy that I'm seeing here. However, you know, even though this person doesn't want this relationship to come to an end, and it's one of the reasons why they don't want it to come to an end. I just want to throw that out there. It's just one of the reasons why they don't want this relationship to come to an end. But this person feels like if this relationship comes to an end, they're going to be the one that's going to end up getting the shitty end of the stick. While you, on the other hand, you're going to be perfectly fine out here living your best life. Like, everything's going to be, you know, fine and dandy with you. You know, if this relationship does come to an end, that's just what they essentially think. And they want to avoid that from happening, you know, is basically what I'm getting as far as, like, avoid them getting the shitty end of the stick is concerned. Now, if this relationship has already came to an end between the two of you, I do feel like this person thinks that you're probably out here talking to new people, dating new people already, is basically what I'm getting. And that in itself does not freaking sit well with this person. It does not freaking sit well with this person. In fact, it really does piss this person off just to think about you potentially talking to someone new, dating someone new, whatever have you. Because that's what this person thinks you're out here doing. You're out here talking to new people, dating new people, you know, and just out here living your best life. Meanwhile, they're over here, you know, freaking out, trying to figure out, like, man, are they really done with me? Or are they not really done with me? I'm getting that. So in the near future, one thing to look out for, because I am definitely getting this strongly off of this person, is communication from them. I'm getting that is communication from them. If this relationship has yet to come to an end, this is them coming in, wanting to have a conversation with you, and move past whatever happened here. You might even receive an apology, you know, from this person in regards to, you know, something that this person may have said and or did out of anger. But I am getting that if this relationship has yet to come to an end, that is what I do see happening here. Now, if this relationship has already came to an end, I do see this person wanting to have a conversation with you, and it is stemming from a place of them wanting to work things out with you. However, It's the way things are playing out between the two of you that's pissing them off. So for example, let's just say this person contacts you and they say, hey, like, you know, I want to talk to you. Can we please talk? If you turn around and decide, you know what, I'm not going to talk to them, I'm just going to leave them on red. That's going to really piss this person off to the point where they might even go as far as to lash out at you for leaving them on red, for not responding back to them. So it might lead to like another, you know, big fight / argument. Between the two of you is basically what I'm getting. All right, what actions will this person take towards Gemini or moving forward? What actions? Okay. I feel like there is, and I feel like this is, yeah, I feel like this is your energy. I feel like there's a lot that you want to communicate to this person. I just kind of feel like your intuition is telling you to just remain quiet for whatever reason, which I'm kind of curious as to why that is. Because right now there's a lack of communication for sure between you and this person, regardless if this relationship came to an end or not. Like, I feel like there's a lot that you want to say to them. There's a lot that you want to get off your chest to them. I just feel like you're being encouraged by spirit as well as your intuition to not say anything and just continue to remain quiet and give this person the silent treatment. But I don't know, like, I'm kind of curious as to why you're being divinely guided to do this. Tell me more about the High Priestess. I got let them come to you. Let them come to you. Let them come to you because they're going to anyway. So let them come to you. Let them come to you. Let them come to you. You know, this situation between you and this person has made you feel like they had the upper hand all this time. And I feel like by you doing this, as far as like not communicating to them, not giving in to them in this entire situation, in a way, it's actually helping you get your power back, but it's also helping you realize that you have more power and control over this entire situation than you initially thought you did, is basically what I'm getting. Because I feel like for a while, they definitely had the power. They definitely had the power and the control, which made you feel like you didn't really have any sort of power and or control. But the fact that your intuition's like, don't say nothing, give them the silent treatment, give them the cold shoulder, don't call them, don't text them, don't look for them, don't even bother saying anything to them. Like, you're getting your power back. You're getting your power back, and it's causing you to realize that, again, you have more power and control over this entire situation than you thought. Because as you're getting your power back, they're losing theirs. They're losing theirs. It's basically what I'm getting. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. All right, let me grab the card that fell 1 second. We're back. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups, we got the Page of Swords, and then we also have the Six of Cups. If you guys are still together, I do see this person gravitating towards you in the near future. I do see them gravitating towards you. I do see them taking like a very like gentle approach with you though. Like, they're not going to approach you being like argumentative or anything like that or hostile, because I'm not getting that. I do see them taking like a very gentle like approach with you. Like, hey, like, can we just please talk? Like, can we just please, like, can we just please talk? Can we just please, like, please? You know, like, I'm getting that type of like approach coming from them to you. And I think that you're going to be very open and receptive towards hearing what it is that this person has to say. I am getting that. Now, if this relationship has already came to an end between the two of you, like I said, this person will gravitate towards you, but it has a lot to do with the way you're responding and reacting to this communication that you're receiving from them. Like I said, you might go as far as to leave this person on red, and that might piss this person off and might cause this person to lash out at you. But it looks like you're being divinely guided to not go back and forth with this person or engage any type of argument with them. I do see them eventually, you know, coming back around your way again. And I keep getting this very soft and gentle approach with them. Like, hey, like, can we just please talk? Can we just please talk? Can we just please talk? And I feel like this time you're going to be very open and receptive towards having a conversation with them. I am getting that. This time you'll be more open and receptive towards having a conversation with them. I want to pull some advice for you moving forward. I don't know why I feel like I have to, but let's just do it. What advice can you give me for Gemini moving forward? Okay. We have the Three of Cups. We got the Four of Wands. And then we also have the Seven of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Seven of Wands. We also have the Five of Swords. And then we also have the Ten of Swords. And then we also have the Emperor. Like I said, this moment in time is causing you to like basically get your power back all over again. Because I feel like for a while you felt very powerless in this entire situation. So now we see you kind of getting your power back actually. And I don't feel like this person likes it. You know, they can definitely feel like the shift, you know, of power taking place here. Because now you find yourself in a powerful position and they don't. And I do see them trying to like reclaim that. Moving forward. So let's talk. Moving forward, as far as like your overall advice, you know, is concerned. Sorry, my voice just went out of nowhere. As far as moving forward is concerned and your overall advice in reference to this person, your relationship with them, you know, there's going to be times where you're going to find yourself possibly getting angry and upset with this person over something that they said or over something that they did. In order to remain in control, it requires you to control your emotions and not allow your emotions to basically get the best of you. In other words, say less. Because when you say less, it does more, if that makes any sense. When you say less, it does far more. To this entire situation, but in your benefit, okay? I just kind of feel like when you get really angry and upset with this person because they're doing something that's, you know, upsetting you or rubbing you the wrong way, you know, you're just a very vocal person to me. You know, you're the type of person that when somebody does something that you don't like, you just tell it how it is right then and there. You know what I mean? Moving forward, Spirit doesn't want you to continue to do that. Spirit doesn't want you to continue to do that. When this person does something to bother you and upset you, I feel like what Spirit wants you to do so that way you can remain in control over this entire situation is not allow your emotions to basically get the best of you. Obviously, communicate to this person whatever it is that you need to communicate to them. Like, hey, I didn't really like this, or hey, I didn't really like that. Like, but don't allow your emotions to get the best of you, because I feel like when this person sees that your emotions are getting the best of you, it causes them to feel like, boom, like I'm back in control all over again. I run the show all over again. You see what I mean? When you allow your emotions to get the best of you, it really does cause this person to feel like they're back in control all over again. Because if this person has a power and the ability to upset you to the point where, you know, you're screaming at them, you're throwing things at them, whatever have you, it's like they feel like now they have that control over you all over again. So, you know, to avoid this person, I guess, getting their power back, when this person does do something to bother you and or upset you, create distance between the two of you, create space between the two of you. You know, like I said, definitely communicate to this person whatever it is that they are doing wrong. You know, but don't sit there and allow your emotions to get the best of you to the point where you're screaming at them, yelling at them, and getting all up in their face and stuff like that. Because when you do things like that, it causes them to essentially feel like, oh, I'm back in control over again. Because look, they're over there angry and upset. I just feel like this is somebody who loves to be in control and feel like they have power over you. So to avoid this person getting that power back, you know, from you, you need to control your emotions and not allow your emotion to get the best of you. Express to this person, you know, what it is that you didn't like and or, you know, appreciate that they did. But that, you know, that's obviously, you know, like about it. And just, you know, let this person show you through their actions if they're going to correct it or if they're going to change. And if they don't say anything. Allow your actions to speak for itself. You see what I mean? Instead of you like getting on their case and yelling at them and how dare you and yada, 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 like going back and forth with this person, do the opposite. communicate to this person what they did that you didn't necessarily like or approve of, and tell them what you want them to do. Tell them what you want them to do. I'm gonna need you to stop doing this, or I'm gonna need you to start doing that, and just let it go. Let the conversation go, and allow this person to show you through their actions if they're actually going to, you know, put in the work to change or not. And if they don't, allow your actions to speak for itself. And if that requires you leaving the relationship, then that's just what it requires. You know, but you need to control your emotions moving forward and allow your actions to speak for itself. You're dealing with a masculine energy at the end of the day. Masculine energies pay more attention to a person's actions than they do a person's words, because actions speak louder than words in a masculine energy's eyes. Okay. So this is one of those things where you have to, you know, show this person that you're not playing with them through your actions. Show this person you're not going to tolerate this, then the third, through your actions. Because only then do I see this person taking you seriously, and only then do I see this person actually changing. All right. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.